Gojuka, Chidimma, Gojuka. Gojuka. Go home. Nigeria is your home. Nigeria is your home.
Identity thief. We won't accept you in South Africa.
Go home.
Those identities you stole.
You're crazy, my friend.
My darling Fumi Nation, we are back with summer colors, my darling. The Power Puff t-shirt, darlings, is back for you. We have the pink and the yellow. You asked, my darling, and I said, why not? Available for you now. A lot of them have already sold out. A lot of you really love the colors. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. But I just live and love. I am wearing the pink, as you can see, the most gorgeous ever. And we have what is delayed, not denied in the back of them. We still got the white ones for those of you that still want them. What is delayed is not denied. We also have the powder blue. The powder blue was such a success. We still have some more for you, my darlings. So the pink and the yellow are the colors for summer 2026. And of course, for my dark girlies, we have what is delayed, not denied, the black. Our tote bags, which of course you can put into the pocket, and it's compact for shopping, for going to the gym. We also have the white, tangerine orange, as well as the powder blue, which, darlings, are absolutely fabulous, and you can take them everywhere. Compact, and then you have it on the out. Such fun colors, my darlings. And again, like I said, you have the big pocket on the inside, and that is what you use to fold in the bag. You're going to yoga, you're going to the supermarket, you're going away for the weekend, you want to put all of your beauty products in there, darlings, it's for you. Happy shopping, my darlings, and I hope you love the summer colors. All of my love. Mwah. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? Well, things don't seem to be going quite okay with Chidimma. First runner-up of Miss Universe is still in South Africa, trying to stay there at all costs. So this is the update for you. The Cape Town Regional Court postponed ruling of Chidimma Adesina's detention pending deportation until February 2027. Adesina is challenging the withdrawal of her citizenship and that of her son in the Western Cape High Court. The Department of Home Affairs alleges that her South African citizenship was obtained through fraudulent means. Oh wow, they're really coming out here. So this is what she has to say.
I believe that I have been treated unfairly and targeted, and there has been an attempt to make me as an example. But my message is not going to be one out of anger. South Africa is governed by the rule of law, and we should not allow xenophobia and misinformation to determine how people are going to be treated. We should all be guided by the spirit of Ubuntu. Throughout this ordeal, I have availed myself of all appropriate legal recourse, and I'll continue to respect and abide by each process. Finally, I would like to thank my family, friends, supporters, and
facing the same situation as Ayanda, and I found out about this in 2017 when my principal called me to his office asking if am I enrolled in another school. I was still in grade 9 at the time, and I told him no, I'm not enrolled in any school. And he said to me that in the system it shows that I am enrolled in another school. So we contacted Home Affairs asking what is happening, and they said it's an ID duplication. So what they can do for me is, if when I turn 16 I have to get a smart card, meaning that when I have a smart card and she tries to make a smart card, they will give her a new ID number. Okay, I got my smart card and everything went well until I had to apply for universities. So when I was applying for universities, all universities in South Africa rejected me. All the universities I applied to rejected me. I went to VETS and they told me that they cannot see my marks. So when I apply, they check on the system. They're like, my marks are not appearing. And then we went to Department of Education. So when we went there, they showed me the marks that are on the system, which are not my marks. I was like, no, these are not my marks, because I did get my statement from high school. I got my statement and I was like, this is the statement I got and these are not my marks, and the exam number is not the Gauteng exam number, and I wrote my exams in Gauteng. And then they were like to me, these are the marks that Lucy certified. So they were like, I should give them some time. They're gonna contact Lucy and ask what is happening. They did contact Lucy, and Lucy said that only one person's statement can be certified, which is hers and not mine. Sorry about that. Yeah, they said it's hers and not mine. And they are also, what can I do for my state, for me, in order for me to get a matric certificate? And they said I need to get a new ID. That's the only way I can get my matric certificate. I went to Home Affairs and I told them what they told me at Department of Education. And they said to me, this is your ID. We can give you confirmation. They gave me the confirmation letter. They verified my fingerprints, which shows it belongs to me. And then I went back to Department of Education. I showed them the letters that they gave me at Home Affairs stating that this belongs to me. Still, they were like, no, we cannot certify it. We need you to get a new ID number. So I went back to Home Affairs and I told them, may I please have a new ID number? And they were like, you have to email the Minister of Home Affairs stating your situation, because we cannot help you. I called head office, and so I called head office telling them that I need a new ID because I need to get my matric certificate to apply for universities. This was after upgrading my marks, because at first I thought I was the one who got like my marks were not adequate enough for me to get into university, and the person I spoke to was rude. Utegumu, what more do you need? Because you do have your smart ID and you do have the confirmations. Why can't they just give you a matric certificate? And then my mom reached out to Human Rights Commission the whole of last year. This lady's been saying, I'll help you. She's been saying she'll help me, and then eventually someone called me with a private number saying they're from Home Affairs, and my spirit was just like, no, there's no way I'm sharing my information with someone from Home Affairs calling me with a private number. So I did not share anything. I emailed the lady. I was like, someone called me saying that they're from Home Affairs, but they called me using a private number. She was like, yeah, talk to them. But I can't talk to some. Home Affairs has never called me using a private number. So I don't know if it's you, the Home Affairs, why are they calling me the private number when they have, like, if phones are some serious, why are they calling me the private number? So early this year in January, I lost my phone. and I had to block my card and all of that. So when I went back, I got a new phone, and then I went back to unblock my card, and then they said to me they can give me a temporary card for now while I wait for my actual card. Then when they were giving me the temporary card, I still had to do fingerprint verification. It did not allow. They were just like, it's not a problem, we'll do it using the OTP. Sorry, and they did it using the OTP. They gave me the card. So now it's time for me to fetch my new card, which was yesterday. I went to the bank in Dobsonville, and when I was verifying using my thumb, they're like, it's not verifying, your fingerprints have been blocked, which basically means I no longer own the ID number. But I do have the smart card. I do have documents confirming that this ID belongs to me from Home Affairs. I don't know how they blocked my ID, my fingerprints, meaning they blocked them and then they created a smart card for her because she didn't have a smart card. Because before they gave me my confirmation, they've been saying that, yeah, this girl has been trying to get a smart card, but she's not submitting her clinic cards. And I did submit my clinic cards. I submitted information from my primary school, high school, stating that I've been using this, and my birth certificate stating I've been. But still, at Home Affairs, they are not giving me a new ID, because at this point, the only thing I need is a new ID to carry on with my life. And I don't have a matric certificate, meaning I won't graduate. I'm basically non-existent. So if you know anyone who can assist me or who assisted her regarding this ID duplication issue, please do reach out. This is a very serious matter. I basically cannot do anything. Like, I literally cannot do anything because now my fingerprints have been blocked. And I only found out yesterday on the 16th of February 2024 that my fingerprints are blocked. I no longer own that ID. I don't have an ID now. I will go to Home Affairs on Monday and I'll see how that goes. But if you know someone who can help me, please do reach out. I will appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much.
The last time I checked, you cannot be a citizen of South Africa just by birth. One of your parents has to be South African. Chidimma's father is Nigerian and her mother is from Zimbabwe, I think. Yeah? Wait, hold on. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Her mother is from Mozambique. Even the father of her son is Nigerian. So you don't have any rights to South Africa via birth. You do not, my darling. All right, let us move on to what they have to say. So Chidimma, go home. South Africans take to the streets, chanting for the beauty queen to leave the country. Supporters of the March and March movement gathered outside the Cape Town Regional Court today, Wednesday, August 19th, to insist that the beauty queen Chidimma Additional leave the country. The march held at the court prepared to deliver judgment in Chidimma Additional's legal battle over her immigration status in South Africa. The protesters sang and chanted outside the court, with some calling Additional to leave South Africa. As Chidimma arrived at the court venue and was immediately swarmed by reporters and protesters, she had to run into the court to evade them. Videos and reports from the scene showed March and March supporters protesting as the case was being heard. Chidimma was a beauty queen in South Africa and would have represented the country in the Miss Universe contest, but South Africa rejected her and claimed her father is Nigerian, therefore she is Nigerian. The former Miss South Africa finalist was then chosen by Nigeria to contest to the Miss Universe Nigerian pageant, and she won. As South Africans protested today, they carried banners that read "She claimed Nigeria and was crowned Miss Nigeria. Illegal immigrants are a burden to our country," another banner stated. Chidimma was arrested in June of 2026 after South African authorities alleged that she had entered the country through the Lebombo border from Mozambique, despite having previously been declared a prohibited person. Additional is challenging the government's attempt to detain her pending possible deportation. Her legal team has disputed the authorities' position, while the Cape Town Regional Court was expected to rule on the matter today, but the court has now postponed the delivering ruling for February of 2027. The case has attracted significant public attention in South Africa and Nigeria, following the controversy surrounding additional citizenship and her withdrawal from the 2024 South African competition before later representing Nigeria at Miss Universe. I have covered this story, and my episode has been covered by other influencers. I do not mind. This is what happens out here in the YouTube streets. Chidimma. Go home. Go home to Nigeria. Go home to Nigeria, my darling. Your father is Nigerian. Your mother is from Mozambique. And even the father of your son is Nigerian. I gathered that information from the comment section of the last episode that I did about you. I'm not mad at South Africans. South Africans have their rules and you have to respect it. Nigeria is there and they have embraced you. If it wasn't for Nigeria, you would not have been the first runner-up to Miss Universe, because South Africa did not want you to represent them, and so Nigeria embraced you with open arms. I also feel that it's a little bit offensive to Nigeria, who have opened up to you, and you are still trying to force yourself in a place where you are not wanted, you are not embraced. I am going through the emotional intelligence. It does not matter if you get residence in South Africa, as far as I'm concerned, because February is around the corner. It's just, 6 months away. It doesn't mean anything to me. The people are what matters, because the people are the ones that you are going to engage with every single day. More importantly, I would think of my son. What kind of life will my son have in South Africa? Virtue of the fact that I have such an unwelcome and cold reception in South Africa. And South Africans have more than expressed why. Your mother took an identity that was not hers and robbed that family and children of everything that aligned with that identity. I've heard you loud and clear, South Africa. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm not going to repeat myself in this episode. There's a former episode of which you can see all of the details that I went step by step. I'm just talking about going forward from here. I personally could never, ever stay even in a relationship, in a room, in a school, in a hall, in a space that I'm not welcome. How much more a country? To show you to this extent, I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like this before. I really haven't. Go home. Go home. It doesn't matter whether you're right, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're right, they're wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The hostility in the air for you lets me know I have to pack my bags today and I gotta go. That's why I'll go. Whatever family members are there, they can come and see me in Nigeria. If you're allowed to visit South Africa for a short period of time, not a problem. Other than that, I would go. I would absolutely not stay. Why? Why? It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. And when I say that, you have the whole world ahead of you. I understand. I understand your family's there and so you're attached. But I too was once a beauty queen. at 21. I left my home, Nigeria, at 21. And I've gone and I never came back. I go home and visit, of course. But from 21, when I left, I never came back. I never went back. My life just went in another direction. It does not mean that I love my country less. Never. Niger, always. Number one. Gidi, number one. My mother is Gambian. Again, number one, number one. I will always have roots in Nigeria, in Gambia, in Africa. Always. But my life had other plans for me. And that's okay. For me, home is peace. Home is sanctuary. Home is laughter. I don't see anybody laughing with you. I see people laughing at you. I see people being hostile towards you. And they've got their reasons. So, as far as I'm concerned, go. Go. Go, 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 go. Go and let it be done. That's all I've got to say. There's nothing else I have to say. You are in the news about fighting South Africa more than anything else. You're a beautiful girl. You have a wonderful career ahead of you. You can do so many other things. So many other things. You don't have to bring attention to you about your life in South Africa, of which South Africans do not want you there. They don't want you there. And as far as I am concerned, for you to have gone into South Africa illegally, that's the last straw. You can't go into somebody's house if you're not invited. You can't go into a club if you're not invited, if you don't pay your ticket and pay your dues. You can't sit at a restaurant if you want to start screaming and chatting. You cannot. You have to respect their rules. That's it. Whether you agree with them, whether this, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not welcome there. Pack your things and go. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love.
Victor, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking